Hello, everybody. What's up? Welcome back. It's me. It's Cheese, and we're back in Better Than Adventure. It's currently winter time. It's snowing, super beautiful, and it's getting dark. So I waited too long to start this video. Apparently. Actually, let me go ahead and do this real quick. I'm thinking about it. I've got the quiver, so I'm able to put some of these arrows away. Which is actually, I have arrows in here. But how do I? Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I have 31 arrows right now, which is pretty cool. Go ahead and go to bed, and I'll talk a little bit about today, about what I want to do today. Sorry. Um, so I've got some resources together. Actually, you know what? Let me show you some. Since or from the last video, if you watched the last video, you might have seen we actually finally got diamond. We actually have some diamonds. We have 6 diamonds, which is crazy awesome. Um, And so soon enough, we're going to be able to start on trying to actually get to the nether. Actually go get some obsidian, build a portal, all that stuff. Um, but before we get there, I have some other things that I want to do. One thing that I've been thinking about is, we don't really have a good base. Like, I don't have like a proper house or anything set up. I have this little hole in the mountain right here that I just use as like a tunnel to go through and to store stuff. But I really don't have like a good solid house, like a base. So you know what? We're like what almost I think this is the 15th episode. So 15 episodes in, and we're gonna go ahead and start building a base. Now, before I actually do that, what I want to do is start taking down some of these trees around here. It's pretty dense on the other side of this little hill right here, so I'd like to see how much I can actually take down. Um, it'll supply us with a ton of wood for the builds, and then on top of that, it's going to help to cut down, hopefully, on the monsters and stuff. Um, and then give us a nice kind of open area to plan our build, because yeah, we really have tons of area around. Like, back up a little bit. We're kind of in this almost kind of a half bowl. It's really nice. Like, we have this big ridge that comes around here and then kind of curtails over there a little bit. And then back on the other side of all this foliage and trees, there's another kind of ridge line back there. So we have this nice kind of bowl right here. It's like a nice veritable uh, what do you want to call it? Like almost like a valley, our little kind of Canaan, if you will. And so, yeah, I've been really wanting to build something in this area and kind of make it my own. Um, I think now's the time to do that. We've definitely been playing long enough. It's about time that we have something to show for it, like structure-wise. Um, and yeah, I think it'll be fun. It's going to be a little bit tedious getting all these trees down, but in the long run, it'll be nice. So tell you what, let me actually do this. Well, should I cut now? I'm back. Let's just go over here first and kind of see what we're dealing with. Yeah, it's pretty dense right here. Could probably chop almost all of like all these trees out right here and push this wood line. Oh wow, look. It's not raining, or it's not snowing over here. Must be maybe warmer over in this area. I don't know. But this seems like a good spot, if ever, to push the trees back to. I feel like if we kind of make this a new tree line right here, kind of cut it straight this way, Go ahead and start by taking out this guy. And then, yeah, we'll just kind of cut all these trees out through here. It'd be nice because it'll open up this whole area right here, too. Speaking of which, I just thought about something. Is this spike traps at the bottom of this? Did I already get these? Yeah, I already got all these. Okay, that's right. I thought about what I wanted to do with this little spot. I thought about maybe just taking out all this sand and filling it all back in with dirt if I can. But this is a lot of sand. I don't think about it. This is quite the undertaking. Lots of sand. But I thought it would be kind of cool to build kind of off of these ruins. You know? We could build like some sort of castle, basically. Some sort of like big stone structure. And then use that as kind of our base, which would be kind of cool. It would be like kind of rebuilding a structure, you know, like reinvigorating. What's up, Daniel? Maybe it's time we bring Daniel out with us. He hasn't been, you know, having much fun, probably just sitting around. Here, come on, Daniel. You come with us. He'll probably get stuck there, but he'll teleport. Oh, and already, look, I see a Zambly. A Zambly. Get him. Where's my dog? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh, hello. You're another dog. You're just not mine. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let's keep chopping down some of these here trees. I guess I'll start with this one. I will say, I do want to rant just a little bit about Better Than Adventure. So far, I guess if anything, this would be a good spot to kind of give my 2 cents. You know, I've been playing this for a pretty minute now. I wish I had a day count, honestly. Could see all the days. Oh, did you just shake? That's so funny. They shake the water off of themselves, but they're not really. I mean, I guess he'd be wet being in the snow. I don't know. Either way, yeah, let's take this tree out. It's gonna be a bit of a task. But let me give my 2 cents. So the thing about Better Than Adventure that I've noticed so far is, I mean, it really is just a classic Minecraft experience. I feel like the main player base for a game like for a mod like this is people that really want to like replay, you know, like that nostalgic Minecraft experience, but with some tweaks, which I kind of get, and then at the same time, I kind of don't understand completely. Like, hear me out. I understand like the idea that like, you know, if you grew up with like a different Minecraft experience, like I can remember my first Minecraft experience. You know, it was very new. It was very open, very mystifying. You know, like at the time there wasn't a whole lot of information on the internet. You know, like when I first started playing it. And I mean, we were still like, it was like the time of like Herobrine, you know, and like everybody was like convinced that Herobrine was definitely real. He had to be real because everybody was talking about him, and they would keep talking about taking him out of the game and everything, or putting him in the game and all this stuff, like in the change or in the change logs between updates. So either way, it was a very different time in the realm of like, at least for me as a child. You know, it was something different. It was something new, and it was very curious. It was a very curious game, and I feel like that kind of, I don't know, it gave everybody like a different feeling that I feel like a lot of people hadn't felt with other games for a minute. And part of that was almost kind of a fear, like a uncertainty, because you're in this whole new world. I mean, look around you. It's like it's a whole simulated world, but it's different. It's weird. You know, The heck? Okay. It's blocky. You know, it's oddly shaped. It's not what you would expect, I guess you could say, in a certain way. Um, and you have like these monsters that spawn at night, and you have cave sounds and all this stuff. So like, from a young person playing the game, from my experience, like I said, it was almost kind of scary at first. And then the more that you learn, the less that you're scared. You start to understand the mechanics more, and you start to figure out the gameplay, and you come to find out, like for your own in your own way, like the meaning of things, like the purpose of this game, if you will. Like what it's supposed to be in your head. And for a lot of people, that was surviving. For a lot of people, that was building. For a lot of people, that was making, maybe like maps for other people to play around in and everything, and challenges, PvP, you know. So the thing is, like, I get in the terms of nostalgia why people would still want an experience like that, but it's, for me personally, Better Than Adventure really doesn't scratch that itch of like something more refreshing, something different. Like the weather is nice, the differences in crafting is kind of cool. The progression is slightly different. Here, if anything, actually, let's check out our achievements real quick again. So once again, I mean, the achievements and everything are pretty similar, but I just don't feel like it opens the game up that much. Like I would like to see more of like the like, I don't know, maybe it's just me too. It's just what I'm looking for in like an experience like this. I have been wanting like a very kind of heavily modded Minecraft experience for a while, because that's what I remember fondly as a kid, was like modding the crap out of Minecraft. I mean, to the point where it was just broken. It just didn't work half the time. But it was still so much fun because you had all these mods that just would like completely change the game. I mean, to the point it was almost just another game. And like the big thing was like, you would have mods that introduce like entirely new mechanics, like magic, and maybe like a whole new set of animals. Like has a whole new set of mobs or something, or for instance, like you have trying to think, like dimensional mods. Like those are always fun, where you add like a whole new dimension into Minecraft, a whole new area you get to explore with new blocks, new mobs, and everything. And that kind of stuff, it is tedious. It takes a long time to develop. It's not something that you can do outright. Like you have to have artists, you have to have all these people involved to make all this stuff. Also, I just realized I need something to. Oh, I have dirt. Okay, I can nerd pull with dirt. But like, at the end of the day, like you would just have these amazing, beautiful mods that were created by, basically just huge fans, and then also like developers that want to start somewhere, and so like they're interested in game development. Come on. And they want to produce something, but maybe they don't want to have to produce a whole engine, so they can kind of produce their own, like concepts and stuff in the context of a mod, and that stuff's really cool. Like I don't know. I think gone are the days, unfortunately, of things like the Aether mod, where you just had like this incredible mod that like completely revolutionized the game and like left a huge lasting effect on the community. Simply because nowadays I feel like people are less interested in making these kind of things for Minecraft as much as they are for maybe trying to make their own indie games. I feel like the market is definitely kind of shifting a little bit on that. Um, but I digress. I think the thing I'm trying to say is I really wish that I had more, um, just kind of crazy out there, um, concepts and mechanics thrown into like a mod pack or something that would really like refresh the gameplay. Um, because this is all right. Like I like Better Than Adventure so far. Don't get me wrong; it's not been bad, but it's just not that different. It just doesn't scratch this itch that I've been, wanting. to scratch. um, the main thing is like, look at me right now. Like, look what I'm doing. I'm just chopping wood. I'm chopping wood. I was caving. I'm gearing up for the Nether at some point. And like, come on, can we get there? Yeah. And these are all fun things in the context of like, playing Minecraft like you would normally. And there is a little bit of stuff thrown in there to make it a little bit different. But the main thing for me is it just doesn't really do much. Like it doesn't really change much of an experience. And I'm kind of left with like, you know, once again, I mean, just a kind of nostalgic experience, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's not really what I was expecting. And maybe I kind of hyped it up too much for myself. Probably my own fault. Um, but nevertheless, it is a different experience from what I've been used to, at least lately. And this is something that I would like to try to expand upon to maybe like include some other people. Um, like at one point, I would definitely like to see um, my friend Ham join on with me for Better Than Adventure, and I'll keep the server alive for maybe whenever that happens. Um, but I just don't see myself really pouring as much into this world as I have in like something like Planet Earl, where it's just like thousands and thousands of hours poured into like years, basically at this point, years poured into this world. Um, and yeah, I guess it's just like I'm always finding new stuff to do with like the add-ons now that we have in Bedrock, and I get inspiration here and there in the updates that are coming. That's the thing about Better Than Adventure is I just don't see it being updated very um, intensely. Like obviously at some point they'll probably include some other features and maybe try to ramp things up a little bit, but it seems like they're trying to stay in a vein. Like they're trying to stay true to what they think is a certain experience, and I can respect that. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe it's just not exactly for me. Um, or maybe it's just not exactly like what am I trying to say? I'm not trying to like downplay. Oh crap! I got a knock on pole. I'm not trying to downplay this mod pack or this mod or whatever by any means because I do enjoy it. And maybe if you're watching and this is something that you've been enjoying, I mean, definitely, I hope you're enjoying this, and I hope that if you are enjoying this, that maybe you'd be interested in downloading this yourself and trying it out. Um, supporting their cause and everything. But on that same note, I don't know. I think at some point I probably will shift away from Better Than Adventure after a minute, and probably backlog it. Put it on the burner for another day. Um, but I'll have my fun with it while I am still interested. Well, I see we have made decent amount of progress with um, these trees. This is nice. Wow. That actually makes me feel so much safer, just in general, because we don't have all these trees obscuring, our view. Um, I think this hill that we're on is going to be prime location to build some stuff, to build like a little settlement. So I'm thinking about first, I probably want to just build like some sort of hut, maybe, um, a cabin, something. Maybe just like a straight up house. Just build like a nice house for myself on top of this hill, and then oh, you know what? Let me drop. Well, I have. We will need pickaxes, and you know what? You're kind of freaking me out a little bit because you keep running underneath me when I'm chopping things. I don't want to hurt the dog. Yeah, let's go ahead and just drop this off, I guess, since we're here. And then make some axes. Make like 3, because we've got plenty more to chop. What's that song? The lumberjack song? You know what I'm talking about? If you know, then you're probably old like me. Can't remember where that comes from. Isn't that Monty Python? It's like I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Sleep all night and I work all day. Where's that from? I can't remember where that comes from. But vibes. How I feel right now. My third day of chopping down trees. But like I said, we will have tons of wood after this, so quite happy about it. I'll probably just title this episode "Deforestation." As bad as that is, as much as deforestation is not the thing. Like I don't know, it's 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 something that I do often in Minecraft. I feel I do like my forest. Don't get me wrong. I keep a lot of the forest in Minecraft, especially in like Planet Earth. There's a lot of forest. There's a lot of forest that I'm gonna keep that I've made paths through. That I do like the forest, and I don't want it to go anywhere. But likewise, there's been a lot of times where I've just had a big forested area, and I've known that like that was where I wanted to put something, or that's where something already was, so I wanted to expand upon it. And at a certain point, you do just have to go through and knock down all the trees, and it feels weird, you know. It feels weird as something like coming from somebody who like grew up watching like Captain Planet and like I don't know, like just trying, any other cartoon that featured like ecological climate change kind of stuff. At a certain point, everybody's like, "Don't kill trees." That's like the big thing. Don't kill trees. Trees are good. We like trees. Trees are they help us more than we think. Um, and it always just feels weird to go into a game like Minecraft and just level all these trees and take them all out. But I do have to remember a couple things. One of which is this is a video game, so like there's not going to be like a reduction in carbon emissions or increase or whatever, and like it's not going to destroy the climate. Maybe in Better Than Adventure, maybe they have some hidden mechanics I don't know about with the climate. But for the most part, I know that it's not going to be detrimental to the world, so I can live with that. And then the other thing is too, I do also like to plant trees. I find that like a lot of the villages, what I really like to do, because if you've watched any of my Planet Earth series, that's my huge thing. Is I love finding the villages and expanding upon them and like building them up, helping the villagers. Just in my own way. Maybe I don't really need the help, but I feel like they like the houses because I like to build them nice little houses. It's fun. Let's chop this tree down right here. But either way, when I do that, sometimes what I like to do is go back to the villages. Come on, and like plant my own trees. Basically like how you'll go through like a nice suburban area or whatever, like a nice town or whatever. They'll just have nice trees planted all over the place and planters and stuff. Usually, it's like the oh, that's you. Usually, it's like the local municipality will take care of the trees and the plants and everything. It's just one of those things. Like it looks nice. People like trees. People like to see trees. And so when you do something like that, I don't know. It really kind of like lively up the place. And so I do like planting my trees. So it's not all evil. But yeah, I am basically just deforesting this area, so there is that. Let's see. I am going to be coming to the end of this episode soon. Let's take out a couple more of these small trees back here, the ones that I can really easily take down. And then I might try to take down the bigger ones off camera. Because that's always just super tedious, and it's so many leaves, and I hate the sound of breaking all the leaves on the footage because it's like super loud. But either way, it's been really fun. I'll probably just sign off cutting trees actually. So I'll tell you what. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Y'all have been awesome. Everybody that's been commenting and watching the videos, I really do appreciate each and every one of you. And I love seeing your comments. I love hearing from you and talking to you. And definitely, I'm very receptive to like different ideas and possibly like maybe another playthrough of a different mod or whatever. Like here's the thing: if you're watching, if you've gotten all the way to the end, then number one, hopefully you're enjoying yourself. If not, then you've just been torturing yourself this whole time. But if you're enjoying yourself and you like this and you like watching me and this content and everything and like particularly like Minecraft or maybe some other games, please do not hesitate to recommend other stuff, especially other mod packs. I would love to get some other mod pack recommendations because I really don't know. I've been kind of out of the loop with mod packs for a minute because I just don't really play that much modded Minecraft anymore. It's just not as like Bedrock is so easy, because it's cross-platform, and I've been playing it so long, and all my friends play it, and Earl's on it and everything, so we can all play together. It's super easy, and we all like it. Java's a little bit different because you have to have a computer, and we do now have this PC that I'm playing on, and we have a Steam Deck, which is kind of cool, and that can kind of run Java to a certain degree. But the main thing is, it's just not as advantageous. And then especially with mods, you have to deal with all the installing the mods and the client, and the server, and blah blah blah. So it's a little bit harder, but it's not something that I wouldn't be opposed to doing. I just need I need a good inspiration. I want something that is going to inspire me to really want to play some more modded Minecraft. Or once again, if you have any other games, if you have any other recommendations, please let me know in the comments. Tell me about it. Feed me your knowledge. I would love to hear about it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and end there. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. You all have been awesome. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. I've been going for a long time, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Take care. Bye, guys. See ya.